All right, cool kids, we're back for another episode of
No, we are.
Silver Coins Around the World. This is a little different thing. Silver Coins Around the World. And we got to get out our little list. Remember the list? We like the list. So
You
on
just made the list.
Well, yeah, gosh darn it. Someone has to make the list. Might as well be me. So here's where we're at on our list. We stopped with, as I recall, we just got done with Cyprus, and next up is the Democratic Republic of Congo. Population is 89 million. That's a lot of people. Damn, that's like a California, basically, right?
Oh, it's bigger in California.
Well, that's a lot of people.
What I'm saying is the country is bigger than California.
Well, I get
the
that.
area space is bigger.
Oh, I get it, but I'm just saying that's a lot of people. All right. Well, anyway, Democratic Republic of Congo, not to be confused with Congo, Brazzaville, or just Congo, or the Republic of Congo. This is the People's Democratic Republic of Congo.
Is it a difference?
Yes.
I thought it was just Congo.
No, we're going to go on the map and we're going to look at it, actually. It's going to be fun. But what I want you to do, Seneca, is showcase this coin to the cool kids. They really want to see. They want to see it in all its fucking glory and splendor. All of its glory and splendor. Oh, man, that is nice. 2022, Democratic Republic of Congo, 20 francs, 1 troy ounce of 99% argentum. Very hot. That's hot. That's spicy, dude. What do you think of this coin? You said something really cute.
Well, I said it's like, why can't we have coins like that? It just looks like it comes from a vicious country.
Yeah, don't they look? I mean, look
Like
at
it's
that.
just wild animals on each side.
It's like fire, isn't it? Look
Yeah.
at that thing's about to eat that dolphin, I think. I don't know. What I do know is that the Democratic Republic of Congo can be researched on my phone, because I don't even have to go to the computer now. Yep, because I have 2 phones now. Let me close out these messages here. Ooh, roast beefy goodness. Hashtag beef curtains. All right, we're going to go. Seneca, what do you think of
Said don't trust someone who has 2 phones.
Who said that? Oh, I just got this new phone. I mean, I only use it for YouTube. I literally don't use it for anything else. But anyway, Congo. We got to talk about Congo. So what I want you to do is we're going to put in Democratic Republic of Congo. There we go. And then we're going to do the Wikipedia. And Seneca, I want you to do the honors. Okay. Of one, we're going to click the map. Okay. There's the map. That's where Congo is. And then remember I told you we were going to show you where the other Congo is. So let's take a map of the world on a separate page. Well, this takes longer than the computer. The computer's much faster, isn't it? All right. Wow, this takes forever to load even. Okay. Congo, Brazzaville. Here it is. And that is right there. Here's a map of Africa. This is not to be confused. Do not confuse Congo, Brazzaville, which is still loading. There we go. Do not confuse the Republic of Congo with the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is right here. This is the Democratic Republic of Congo. And as you can see, this is Congo. See it on the map? Congo, and then the Democratic Republic of Congo. See the difference? So this is Congo, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Democratic Republic of Congo. All right. Now, let's go back to the... do you want to... I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't like it. I think we should use the computer, maybe. All right. Democratic Republic of Congo. The capital is Kinshasa.
It's Shinsuke Nakamura's finishing maneuver.
Is it called
wrestling.
Kinshasa?
The Kinshasa.
And the language is,
but I believe it's Japanese, and it's I think used as like a kingmaker or something is what it means.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure,
Huh.
so I may be wrong on that.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to read this while we just look at your beautiful face and a smile for the cool kids. Really. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, here it is. Centered in the Congo Basin, the territory of the DRC, that's the Democratic Republic of Congo, is Central African foragers around 90,000 years ago, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. It's extremely rich in natural resources, but has suffered from political instability, a lack of infrastructure, corruption, and centuries of both commercial and colonial extraction and exploitation, followed by more than 60 years of independence, with little widespread development. Besides the capital Kinshasa, the two largest cities are Lubumbashi and Mabuji Mai. And they're both major mining
I'm sorry
communities.
to make fun of the language, but it
Yeah.
just sounds funny to say.
The DRC,
Mumbo-jumbo-ji.
you probably said it closer than I did. The DRC's largest export is raw materials, and China is taking over 50% of those. So China's in there. China.
Why is China in Congo?
China's all over Africa, dude. You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Oh, snap. Economy.
I didn't know why they would be.
We like to get into the economy. So, this is the economy here. I'll read it to you. The per capita GDP of Congo is actually much lower than it used to be. Wow. It's dropped since 1972. It's gone. Well, it went back up in 2010, but it's flatlined. But it's like 2/3 of what it was back in the 50s, so that's pretty rough. All right, and that's corruption doing that, by the way, if you're wondering. I'm sure their exports have gone up, but the corruption has gone up with it. They're giving the people just enough to get by so they don't revolt. That's what they're doing. It's a fun game that a lot of places play. Anyway, let's get back to it. The Central Bank of Congo is responsible for developing and maintaining Congolese franc. That's a coinage, the coins. We like francs. So, which serves as the primary form of currency for the Democratic Republic of Congo. In 2007, the World Bank decided to grant the Democratic Republic of Congo up to $1.3 billion in assistance over 3 years. What the hell does any of this have to do with the? I'm done reading this. Some moron just put something in there. This is the one bad thing about Wikipedia. You get goofy stuff that, I mean, who cares if they got a loan or government assistance? Of course they did. I mean, the DRC is widely considered one of the world's richest countries in natural resources. Its untapped deposits of raw minerals are estimated to be worth in excess of $24 trillion, which is less than our national debt. Anyway, the DRC has 70% of the world's coltan, COLTAN, and a third of its cobalt, more than 30% of its diamond reserves, and a tenth of its copper. Nice. Despite such vast mineral wealth, the economy of the Democratic Republic of Congo has been declining drastically since the mid-'80s. The DRC generated up to 70% of its exported revenue from minerals in the 1970s and 80s and was particularly hit when the resources prices deteriorated at that time. By 2005, 90% of the DRC's revenues were derived from its minerals. Congolese citizens are amongst the poorest people on earth. In 2023, 60% of Congolese subsisted on less than $2.15 a day. And food prices and inflation have reached 173%. The Democratic Republic of Congo consistently has the lowest and nearly lowest nominal GDP per capita in the world. The DRC is one of the 20 lowest ranked countries in the Corruption Perception Index. I called that shit, dude. I called that shit. All right. Here's some rough diamonds, guys, if you want to see some rough diamonds. Bloop. There's a rough diamond. See it? Bloop. Bloop. All right. A diamond in the rough. And the DRC is the world's largest producer of cobalt ore and the major producer of copper and diamonds. In 2023, the country estimated to possess 70% of the world's cobalt. We just covered that. Damn you.
So that's why China's interested.
Of course, that's why China's interested. At independence in 1960, the DRC was the second most industrialized country in Africa after South Africa. It was both a thriving mining sector and related to relatively productive agriculture sector. The foreign business have curtailed operations because of uncertainty about the outcome of long-term conflicts, lack of infrastructure, and the difficulty operating in this environment. The wars intensified the impact of such basic problems as an uncertain legal framework, corruption, inflation, and lack of openness in the government, economic policies, and financial operations. Conditions improved in 2002 when a large portion of the invading foreign troops withdrew. A number of International Monetary Fund and World Bank missions met with the government to help develop a coherent economic plan. The President Kabila began implementing reforms. Much economic activity still lies outside the GDP data. Through 2011, the DRC had the lowest human development index of the 187 countries ranked.
So why is France invading Congo?
Well, here's some nice looking.
Because I thought they were because they used the franc. I figured they were very much in bed with each other.
Well, I remember. I knew a Congolese. What were you saying? Something about anyway.
You knew Congolese rice?
No, I've never met her.
Congolese rice.
I know.
Sister, evidently.
Hush. The economy of DRC relies heavily on mining. However, the smaller scale economy activates from artisan mining occurs in the informal sector and not reflected by GDP. A third of the DRC's diamonds are believed to be smuggled out of the country, making it difficult to quantify diamond production levels. Tin was discovered in the east of the country, but to date has not been mined except on a small scale. Smuggling of conflict minerals such as coltan and cassiterite, ores of tantalum and tin, respectively, helped to fuel the war in the eastern Congo. So the war. Let's talk about the war, because this.
Hey, we can make money by selling coltan.
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't think anybody would pay for that, dude. I'll be honest with you. If we're going to be real.
If Epstein was still alive.
There was a Congo Free State.
Yeah.
So it used to be a Belgian holding, the Belgian Congo. And bad stuff happened. And then it was the Belgian Congo. Yeah. And then it got independence in 1960. Yep. In May 1960, the growing nationalist movement of the Mouvement Nationales Congolais, led by Patrice Lumumba, won the parliamentary elections. Lumumba became the first prime minister of the Republic of Congo on 24 June 1960. The parliament elected Joseph Kasavubu as president of the Alliance des Bakongo Abako party. Other parties that emerged included the Parti Solidaire Africain, led by Antoine Gazinga, and the Parti National. Who cares? My God. Ugh. The Belgian Congo achieved independence on 30 June 1960 under the Republique du Congo, and it was a Belgian holding, not a French holding. It has francs because the Belgians have francs. Yep. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
That's because you don't know nothing.
I'm bad with geography.
It's cool.
I said that.
As the neighboring French colony of Middle Congo, which is also chose the name Republic of Congo, upon achieving independence, the two countries were more commonly known as Congo Leopoldville and Congo Brazzaville, after their capital cities. So that's why there's two Congos. One was a French holding, one was a Belgian holding. This is where they did, remember the genocide stuff that was going on with the Congolese back under Leopold II? This is where the Democratic Republic of Congo is where all the bad shit went down. The French holding, they're doing okay. Funny that. All right. Shortly after independence, the Force Publique mutinied, and the province of Katanga and South Kasai engaged in a secessionist struggle against the new leadership. Most of the 100,000 Europeans who remained behind independence fled the country because of the conflict, opening the way for Congolese to replace the European military and administrative elite. After the United Nations rejected Lumumba's call for help to put down the secessionist movement, Lumumba asked for assistance from the Soviet Union, and that is why they are the Democratic Republic of Congo, i.e., freaking commies. So Lumumba asked for assistance from the Soviet Union, who accepted and sent military supplies to soldiers and supplies and advisors. The Congolese armed forces invaded South Kasai. Lumumba was dismissed from office. Kasavubu blamed him for massacres by the armed forces. and for involving Soviets in the country. Lumumba declared Kasavubu's actions unconstitutional, and now a new crisis, because you have two presidents, right? Suddenly, Colonel Joseph Mobutu, with backing of the U.S. and Belgium, removed Lumumba from office. Lumumba was handed over to the Katangan authorities and executed by Belgian-led Katangan troops.
It's Mbatu.
Yeah.
So not Mobutu.
Oh, all the twos. Investigation by Belgian Parliament found Belgians morally responsible for the murder of Lumumba, and the country has since officially apologized for their role in his death. In 1961, negotiations with a ceasefire. There was a plane crash. Somebody died with a Icelandic-looking name, and I'm not even going to try to read it. And I don't care. None of this has anything to do with anything. All right, somebody just added a paragraph in there. I really hate Wikipedia sometimes. Meanwhile, in the east of the country, Soviet and Cuban-backed rebels called the Simbas rose up, taking a significant amount of territory and proclaiming the Communist People's Republic of the Congo in Stanleyville. The Simbas were pushed out of Stanleyville in 1964 in the military operations conducted by Belgian and American forces, and Congolese government force fully defeated the Simba rebels. Lumumba had previously appointed Mobutu. Remember Mobutu? We talked about him. Mobutu. However, yeah. Stop.
Not Ma.
It's mother. All right. Taking advantage of the leadership crisis between Kasavubu and, Mobutu garnered enough support within the army to launch a coup, a constitutional referendum, and Motobo's coup of 1965 resulted in the country's official name being changed to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and he changed the name again to Republic of Zaire. Mobutu's dictatorship lasted until 1997. And Mobutu had the staunch support of the United States. Because of his opposition to communism, the U.S. Okay, so I was wrong about that. It wasn't called that because of the communism. There were communists there, though. But you can see the confusion. But the U.S. backed this Mobutu guy, and he was a bad dude. He periodically held elections in which he was the only candidate. And
that sounds weird.
Yeah, he was guilty of severe...
Vote for me or me.
Severe human rights violations, political repression, a cult of personality, and corruption. This is the guy they made that movie, The Last King of Scotland, about, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty.
I haven't seen that movie, but
it's a good movie. You should watch it. It's got that dude from Fast Times at Ridgemont High in it. What's his name?
Sean Penn?
No, the large fellow of African descent, or African American descent. What is his name? Yeah, he's a big feller. Big feller. Got a crazy eye. His eye's all crazy.
I know who you're talking about now. He's
a good actor though. Anyway,
Forrest Whitaker.
That's it. Forrest Whitaker. That's the dude. Yep. All right. Now, Mobutu was
not one of the characters I think of when I think of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. No.
Anyway, you get the idea, guys. They were fighting.
He's a small side character.
They were fighting. The people suffered, and Congo, despite all of its mineral wealth, is still slogging behind, and now China's moving in. So there you go. China's moving into Africa. Get ready, everybody. So let's look at the coin one more time before we go on to our next silver coins around the world selection. Oh, man. We had a nice shot of it. I'm going to have to pan in here. Oh, man. There it is. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, also formerly known as Zaire. Remember Zaire? I remember when it was called Zaire.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that name.
I heard that before. So.
Yeah. All right. What do we tell the cool kids? Do we say bye-bye? Hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you can't find them, don't blame me because I'm showing you all kinds of crazy stuff, guys. And like, share, and subscribe. All that jive. Bye, bye, bye.